Hey, Shalom, Shalom, Kohala, Yahabashim, Shabashim, Kakadash, double honors to the apostles. Got the S, salutations to God, black. Like, so, just a quick pointer, man. Like, this shit gotta go. Like, just coming from camp, long week. We camp at the end of the week, so Fridays. So I stopped by the, quick testimony. I stopped by the liquor store, grabbed me a little, just finished kicking it with the brother Yashawan. Shout outs to that brother. Good brother, beautiful brother. So I'm at the liquor store, got me something to drink. You know how you run into Jake at the liquor store. So, conversation kind of, ran a little deep. Jake, he from North Carolina, whatever. I'm from Jersey. We both ain't from out here. I ain't in a real rush to get back to where I'm going. So, I'm like, all right, I could post up for a little bit. Yo, this dude dropped on, I was talking, I forgot how I got into women. Oh, I was just saying, like, I don't want to talk about, like, Eve, because that could branch off into, like, different areas, right? But it got into women, but this guy drops on me, like, yo, yeah, well, I don't fuck with women, I fuck with dudes, though. But I'm like, what? But I'm like, be as wise as a serpent, so I ain't rebuke him, I ain't cut him off. I'm like, yo, I must talk to him for like 2 more minutes, but I'm going to switch the conversation and then I'm going to leave, which is wisdom. I ain't going to shake, I'm going to sneeze on my hand. I too! So I don't shake his hand, right? So I sneeze, I dig on my nose, and I gave him a pound because I don't want to shake his hand, right? So, and that's where this video come from. Because it's like, yo, man, maybe this month, and I'm not, now, don't get it fucked up. I could transform and become an attractive motherfucker at any given time. But it's a wise saying, when you weak appear strong, and when you strong appear weak. So, like, I'm not no, like, motherfucker you should be trying to, like, get with. It was this one woman, though. It was funny, like, she scared the shit out of me because I give off the bummy appearance and all that. But I spoke to her for, like, just a couple of minutes, and she knew, like, I don't know, like, did she know, but she knew. But she wasn't in the truth or nothing, but she knew that I was, like, somebody that in the know. And it kind of scared the fuck out of me. Beautiful sister, and it hurt for me to have turned her down. Nigga woman too. But I'm not trying to commit to nothing right now. So I had to stick to my code. And it kind of hurt to let it go. But back to the topic, like, these fucking dudes, man. This dude was a straight side of my beard and everything. Cool voice. Brothers call it gaydar. But I wasn't able to pick up on it or nothing. He like, yeah, man, because I'm into dudes. I ain't even into chicks like that. So I'm like, oh, man, I got to get the fuck up out of here. But I'm like, yo, because you could ignite spirits. This is Sodom and Gomorrah, right? So he did ask, like, yo, where you staying at? Where you live around here? I should have picked up on that, but it was just like general talk. But I never told him. I'm like, yeah, you go down here. I'm over there in this area. He kind of like, he probably was trying to find out where exactly I was at. But, I know better than that. But once he said that, I'm like, yo, I gotta leave. But that's not. Because if he said that, I'm like, oh, man, what the fuck? You some type fag or something, like, and left. And he could have been like, because, them spirits, if they know kind of you against them, they be kind of after you more. I ain't trying to get in no scuffle, no brawl or nothing. So I'm like, oh shit, this motherfucker a sodomite. So I'm like, how? So like, yo, in life, you gotta recognize when situations pop up. See, normally life flows and shit runs smooth, but it's certain parts where shit happens and shit change and shit like kick off, and you gotta ask yourself like, oh shit, how I'ma deal with this, right? What's the wisest and best way I deal with this? So I kept a little chuckle, yeah, man, yeah, man. Then I sneezed on my hand a couple times, dug in my nose. I just gave him a yo, my bad, man, I gotta go. My car was running anyway. He saw it. I'm like, yeah, man, I gotta get up out of here. So, but yo, man, these sodomites, you can't even sometimes you go to a bar, you have a manly conversation, like you cannot. You can still do that, but you gotta be more circumspect. And that's how fucked up this world is. And I'm in the midst of the hood. I'm in Roughneck Central. And you would think like the last thing I run across is a sodomite kind of come out the liquor store, kind of trying to hold conversation, because the shit can ring off like right where we at. Motherfucker get laid down, or motherfucker catch a stray, whatever, But I don't live off of fear, I just move off the spirit, and if the judgment is set for whatever, fuck it, let the Lord's will be done. But if you die as a believer, fuck it, That's my mentality. I don't know what another brother mentality is, but that's my mentality. And, but yeah, man, this shit gotta go, bro. Shit gotta go. Imagine, and I'm glad I'm not, if I was like someone, now, I'm not an ugly motherfucker. I can be if I don't apply the dress, But like, imagine if I was like dressed up, like braids done, you know what I'm saying? Fucking jewelry on and shit, like just come through, like, you know what I mean? So, or some pretty nigga shit. That could have like excited, him like, yeah, like, but, I'm glad I'm not no, and it's fucked up, because every man want to be handsome, right? You want, there's nothing wrong with being handsome, not pretty, but handsome. But in this world, like, because remember old Sodom and Gomorrah with Lot, they was on them angels because they was handsome. So, like, you can't even look handsome in this motherfucker. You gotta kind of look a little, it's gonna come a time, I can see Babylon, coming to a time where, like, if you look handsome or cute, like if a woman say like, you cute, you a pretty boy, like that whole shit, like I'm gonna change my whole appearance. Like I want to look like a little rough and rugged. Like I got a chipped tooth. See? Oh, y'all see it. I never fixed my chipped tooth, because it looked like, the nigga was in the brawl. My chip got chipped another way. But it's like, he was fighting. This nigga be scuffling. Nigga be brawling and shit. Like, nigga tooth broke. Nigga, this nigga. And really, I ain't no super warrior type nigga. I mean, if I actually got mad and lashed out, it'd be a terrible thing for myself and whoever I did it to. But I was always able to control it, inner anger demon. But, normally I'm cool, I'm non-violent, I'm trying to ease shit out, that type spirit. But man, these sodomites is like on a prowl. You know, and it's gonna come more and more like Sodom and Gomorrah if the Lord don't air this shit out. But, you know, everything's in the Lord's will. You know, my mentality is like, you know, I gotta get the fuck away from these people. Like, Lord willing, like, you know, like being around, like I used to be able to be around the general public, and you know, it didn't bother me, but like being around like the general public, that shit is like, now the scriptures in the part say that the talk of fools is irksome. So like being around the general public, bro, like, nah, man, I can't. You know, with much wisdom comes much grief. And I don't be around the general public a lot. And when I do, it just be for a few seconds. But, like, their mentality and everything, like, that shit bothers me. To the point where it always bothered me, but I can nix it. But now it's, like, kind of like, it's starting to hit me more. And maybe that's something with me. You know what I mean? Maybe that's something I need to work on. As far as my temperance and all that. But the more you know, the more you learn, the more you kind of like become a rebel and hate. Like you just don't want to be around people. You don't want to be around people, bother with people, unless they like a certain group of individuals. You know. But that's a blessing within itself, because to be able to do that, it's like a blessing within itself. So, hey, man, with that, you know, call out Yabashim Yashar, man. About to try to catch some Z's, get some sleep. Yeah. Do it again the next day. Those raindrops. It's fucking raining out here. But it's kind of like spring weather. You know. I thought the rain had stopped, but it kept going. But it's like, I don't know if some more snow will come or not, because February and March could be like funny. But it's definitely cold. Those are the raindrops, my windshield wipers. But you know, I'm about to peel out, you know. But yeah, man, Babylon gotta go. I'm gonna call it, I don't want to name it nothing explicit. I'm gonna just say Babylon gotta go, because like this shit is crazy. Like, cause in my mind I'm talking to like some hood nigga. Yo, this nigga hood, you know what I mean? Like let's chop it up, you know? And I know everybody not receptive towards the truth, so I ain't gonna spit too much truth, but I'm gonna just do some regular manly shit. That shit did not, you know what I mean? You know, and he ain't really had to say to me like, yo, but I'm in it, because I was talking about women though. I was like, nah, you know, I don't fuck with women out here. You know what I mean? I just, you know what I mean, just out here for a little bit, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna peel out. And he could have left it at that, like, oh, okay. But he made it his business, like, to tell me, like, yeah, I'm not into like, you know, yeah, but I'm into dudes, though. That was like a left-handed statement. That shit came out of nowhere. Like, yo, you ain't even really had to say that. But he wanted me to know that he was off that. But I'm like, nigga, I'm gone. But I didn't leave right away. I left with wisdom. Because you gotta use wisdom. Now, I could have spazzed on him. Yo, I hope you ain't on no fag shit, nigga. Like, yo, you a faggot? Know what I mean? So you got, like, and he probably would be like, you know what I mean? I probably would have got booked. Hate crime type shit. Like, yo, like, I was just talking to him and he wilded out on me because I said I was gay. You know, some crazy shit. So, I'm used to like situations like this in a bit, so I'm like, yo, how I'ma handle this shit? And so in your life, you gotta know when shit switch, when Satan trying to intervene. So it's like, yo, how I'ma handle this shit? Cause it said what? Life is 10% what happened to you, 90% to how you respond to it. So I'm like, all right, how I'm gonna respond to this shit? And I respond to it like in a humble way. So we all left. He been gone, but like, I'm like, man, shit. You know, out here you'll think you're a stumble across a dead body or a shootout. But Babylon's so fucked up, you never know when you run. And it's not just here. It's like the whole fucking country, the whole Western mentality, period. You know what I mean? You gotta escape that shit. And if you can't, not physically, because the Lord ultimately physically gonna deliver us, but like, I mean, if a brother was to move out the country, I wouldn't knock him. I wouldn't be like, yo, bro, you gotta stay here till the Lord bomb this shit and just deal with this shit. If the brother had enough bread, like, yo, nigga, I'm going to fucking Ghana, nigga, I'm out. I'd be like, yo, I wouldn't knock him. I'd be like, oh, shit, nigga, that's what it is. Keep the faith. That's all I say. Because all this whole planet is a captivity. This whole planet Egypt, if you really look at it, if you really want to go deep, you know what I mean? But certain curses hit other places harder than others. So, I mean, that's what it is, you know. So lucky, I was holding Cameron a little too close. Long week, finishing the week out, you know. Oh, the Purim coming up. I forget the exact date, but we holding it this. I think it come actually a little before, but we gonna do it this Saturday. And I did have a little swig, and I'm tired though. I've been working all week, so everybody like, oh, the brother twisted, but like I got a slight buzz. It ain't all that, but I'm actually like tired. I need some sleep. But yeah, man, it is what it is. Like Babylon's Babylon. Use wisdom out here. Don't get jammed up, man. You could easily get jammed up. And Satan lurking, seeing who he could devour. So stay on point, Shalom. God bless you. Shabbat Shalom.